Randy, you should do the intro to this.
Yeah.
Wait, who did the intro to?
No one did. We didn't even do an
We
intro.
didn't do an
last
intro.
time.
No. I'm not saying yesterday. I'm saying to the.
Cards Against Humanity
Yeah.
video. I did.
Okay, so Rand should do the
Okay.
intro.
This isn't the next video on the channel though.
What do I do for the intro?
You say literally whatever.
That's kind of what I was
F you
planning
want,
on
dude.
doing.
You don't even have to say anything, and that would be an intro.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentle beans? How the heck is it hanging, squad? Let's get it.
Perfect.
Dude,
Kinda
that's
cringe.
great.
That was
dude.
amazing.
We're doing
I
it.
kind of want to kill myself after saying
no,
that.
you
You,
I
you
say what we're
should.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Say
should.
what we're
But it
doing.
was great. Dude, 10
Minimum.
times better than any intro that I've ever done.
That's
That's
true.
fair.
But also, my intros are impeccable.
What are we
take two. What is up, everybody?
Wait, I don't.
How is
Wait,
it
hold up.
Wait,
Before
that's
you
not a
do
thing
a
of
second.
improv. You just ruined improv. You
Yeah,
can't do take two.
I
Dude,
think
I was in it.
the problem is
Everything
that
is
we
canon.
just can't do a second take of it.
In canon, in
Uh-huh.
improv, everything is canon. That
Yeah,
it was
that
canon.
I mean,
canon.
are you editing the video or are you
This
going
is-
to just do a
The
plot
editor
this whole
is.
thing? I mean, the editor. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
I mean, I feel like the editor shouldn't really like
'Cause I
edit
thought you had
out
said-
of
That-
edit out this content.
no, that's what I was gonna say. Is I think the instructions I'll give him for this one is it's not one of those that's just funny. It is long form conversation.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
also I think he should literally just delete the entire clip and just
The
not have
whole-
any of this in.
The whole.
Yeah.
I
Just
support
delete
that.
this whole
Because
section.
it's like,
Dang.
what are the chances that we say anything actually funny?
I think that
Dude,
this whole
pretty low.
podcast.
We're all pretty
we
retarded.
might not say.
Yeah,
anything
exactly.
funny. Yeah.
It's-
I don't think
it's
the
kinda
vibe
rough.
is right for being funny right now. I think I'm just not
Ooh.
gonna be funny.
Should we?
Really? I'm
Should
making
we
a
get
decision
really
right now.
deep and dramatic?
I actually think.
Dude,
the vibe's
every
really good for
60
being
seconds
funny
in
right now.
Africa,
Yeah,
a minute passes.
talking about you.
I was just
Did you know that every
totally-
60 minutes in Africa,
an entire
an hour
60 seconds
passes?
passes?
Oof.
Wait, no, but
3,600 seconds pass?
Dang.
like and
1440.
subscribe to stop this.
To
Stop
this
time
tragedy.
passing in Africa.
Even if we cut this out, let's actually finish our conversation about fetishes.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Okay,
yes.
let me redo the intro. Let me redo the intro. All right,
What?
are we-
No,
stop.
everything is canon. That was the
It's
intro.
canon.
Damn
What
it.
you should do, Rand, is say what we're doing.
Yeah.
So after that beautiful intro, we're here with the boys, Onder, Ellie Belly, and Dan Hull, ready to do another. What are we doing?
You're kind of just doing an intro.
We're
again.
doing a
Hey,
podcast.
hey,
That was
hold
another-
on.
Can I say?
I'm
how I
just
would've
I'm just
done it?
continuing
No,
the
no.
intro. We're here doing a
Hold on, before we do
podcast.
an intro.
Did someone fart?
I just
Nope.
farted, but not soon enough for you to have smelt that yet.
I did. No, I literally
Did
smelled.
someone farted? It was that. It was as you were saying.
I'm not joking. I smelled the fart.
It smelled it before it came out of him.
Dude,
He was like,
must
dude,
have
I
went
can smell.
It must have
Do you not know about pre-fart?
pre-fart
Um,
smell.
No, I've never heard of this.
Pre-fart is like a small fart that seeps out before you fart.
I mean, there's pre. Bring yourself over
School,
here.
Preschool.
Ooh. That was
Ooh,
really
that was
smart as
good.
well, dude.
Improv.
And
Fun.
then there's pre-fart. Which I smell it now too, and God, you like go to the bathroom.
Sorry,
For anyone that, let me just explain that joke
That's fair.
because it's not funny to anyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally.
explain the
It's
joke.
probably not funny.
This is
It's just-
Andre.
It's not
Yeah,
funny
it's
anyways.
amazing.
You're right. Off podcast, we literally said, "Ooh, I hate that I
We
use the
can't
word
say the
literally. We
word.
can't say the word cum or COME.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
say that at all.
We can't say it. So
It's against our religion now.
exactly,
We could say, "Are you showing up?"
Yep.
exactly.
You should definitely
Yeah.
Yo, have you ever
That's-
thought about using that?
show up with us. What?
That's a great one.
Yo.
Did you just show up? That's amazing. You're just, I'm about to show
Showing up. I'm showing up. Dude,
I'm
wanna start a
arriving.
thing.
I have arrived.
Dude, I want to start a thing where we legit keep that going
Yeah.
for a while.
I support.
Of just like in the joke in the
Like, we
squad, or
can't
what do you
say
mean?
Just people,
We-
like just with us four at least.
Yeah.
Like I want to do it. I want to have that be a challenge. I cannot say that word.
Yeah.
Just
words.
to see how long.
It's
So
technically
fun.
words.
Either of those words.
Yeah,
It would
let's
almost
just do
help
that.
improve your vocabulary too. I feel like.
You'd have to get way more creative.
Yeah. What if we did exercises where we cut out specific words for periods of time? Don't you think that would like improve your vocabulary greatly?
What about saying it in a different language? Like, could you say Vasaki?
Can I overcome something?
Nah.
That too.
Overcome. That's one
Nah.
word. That's all one word. Can I
It's,
say that?
it's about the sound.
Yeah.
what about-
So you can't
What about,
make
like-
that sound with your
Yeah.
face?
Like you can't say becoming. No.
What about like comet though?
Comment.
Comet.
That's
Comet?
Like
I
a-
literally
like an
just said
asterisk.
it's about the sound.
Yeah, that's you can say calm, like comma. That's a different sound. Face
Yeah.
shape.
Fair enough.
That's a different face shape.
Mm-hmm.
Is this recording?
Yeah.
This
Sick.
mic as well?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I mean,
I'm definitely not gonna
Precisely
save it
age.
afterwards.
why would it not be?
Some bad words.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I don't know what you said.
He said I'm definitely gonna save it after. But you know what
I
I'm
said
gonna
not,
do?
but, you know.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. I'm literally gonna press Control S right
Every
after we're
5
done.
seconds.
Perfect.
Every 5 minutes.
No,
Every
because
13 minutes.
that'll stop the
I'm
recording.
gonna start a 13-minute timer.
That's kind of no. That's disgusting.
Okay,
How about a
I
69
actually
minute
do
time?
want to finish this conversation though. Fetishes.
Okay,
Alright.
okay, but before, I mean, I shouldn't be doing this right now. I'm totally going against what I said is the best thing to do, and I'm ruining the vibe of the flow of the conversation.
You're chilling.
But what specific level of fetish should be cut out?
I probably don't want any of this conversation.
Because I would be
On-
willing to have stuff on YouTube of me
Sorry.
saying certain things are hot, right? Like the
Yeah.
concept
Something
of
is hot.
something is hot.
Yeah, because
But I wouldn't
if
say
you
like
even
a
don't want to talk
fetish.
about this, we can go on to something else. But I feel like that might be a good place to start, like the energy.
Okay, do it.
I
Okay.
mean, I feel like our energy is already pretty good right
All
now.
right, we don't need to talk
How
about
would
it.
you have done the intro if you were doing the intro? What would you
Yo guys, what's up? It's JoJo CY here, and today we are back with another brand new video. And today we are talking with our boys Andre, Eli, Ethan, and Daniel.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Something
ain't
right. That was the intro.
That was pretty funny. Andre, how would you have done it?
Dude, fudge. I don't know. Probably.
And go with the intro.
Yo, hey, what's up, guys? It's Scares here. I'm back with another podcast video. I just want to let you guys know that I really like what you guys have put in the comments. I really love you guys as a community. Super
Wait,
awesome.
you can't say community.
What?
Yeah, okay.
Fudge.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah.
Dang.
Wait, do we have a name for the group of people that watch FLOPSLAP?
The slappers.
No.
Slappers. Wait.
What?
Can't do
Slappers
that.
is a
Never
great
heard
one,
about
dude.
Yeah, but we can't do that. It's Davy 504.
Flop
Doesn't care.
slappers.
We steal content on this channel. We
Or floppers.
How
about
floppers?
Honestly, we steal
Flappers.
You're right.
flappers.
Flappers.
There's
Flapper
sloppers,
is something else.
slappers.
I know what a flapper is, but I'm
Wait,
saying
wait.
it would.
These are the 4 options: floppers, flappers, sloppers, and slappers.
Let's have one per archetype of
Or it's just ranked.
regular watcher.
If you're a slapper, dude, you are high
so
level.
You self-identify which one of
Yes.
those 4 things you are.
Yes.
Yeah, you're the different type of person.
It's like 4
I would agree.
teams.
like someone, because we also need to assign a name for all the haters.
That's
Oh.
true.
I think
Floppers.
I think flop and slap, like the floppers
positive.
and slappers are positive,
Okay.
and then maybe
Dude,
sloppers.
Slapping is like a compliment. Like that slaps.
Yeah.
Like slappers
Slap.
could be the cool community members.
Yeah,
Right.
but then flop is usually a negative
Floppers,
term.
maybe that's true. Maybe
Everybody
flop
do
is the
the flop.
negative. Maybe the word flop slap is only partially positive and partially negative. Maybe flop is the negative part of it. Because maybe
We flop and we slap, dude.
dude, sometimes we flop, sometimes we slap.
It's fair.
Maybe it's a really just like a play on jokes. Like sometimes we flop, sometimes we
Slaps.
slap, dude.
That's true, dude.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
good
And then
content.
there's also slop flap, which are both still words that are similar to flop
Okay.
slap. That's all I
Wow,
was
this
gonna
is
say, but
crazy.
You could use slop
All to
flap
get around
somehow.
one word that we can't say.
Yeah, that's ugh, this is awkward.
Okay, how are you gonna do the intro?
So I haven't thought at all about how I was gonna do the intro to this podcast.
Yeah,
I
but just
thought
do
a
it.
tiny bit.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, we're back.
It's canon,
We're
dude.
us 4. We've got Rand, Daniel, and Andre and Eli, and we're recording another podcast. This isn't part of any show or previously existing podcast. It's just
True.
kind of a one-off, long-form conversation, and I hope you enjoy it.
Perfect. That
Dude,
was awesome.
I actually really like that. I
was
like
good.
that intro.
It was a very like down to earth one. It wasn't like
Yeah.
extra comedy.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good intro for the maximum intelligence one.
Oh, dude, that's
Definitely.
what I was about to say.
Definitely.
Is I have thought a tiny bit about that intro. I was gonna do, hey, I'd like to introduce this brand new podcast. It's called the Maximum. No. I was gonna save that. I think I was gonna go. I'm Eli. This is my co-host.
Daniel Finney.
Yep. And wow, we are both. But
Dude, that
I
was
want-
not maximum intelligence.
No, but I do. I do kind of want the vibe to be that more calm, relaxed type thing, though. To kind of be like, the reason that this is called the Maximum Intelligence Podcast is that Daniel and I somehow
Have
by
a cumulative
absolute,
IQ of 3.
No, but have by fluke somehow found each other in this world. And the odds that literally the two most intelligent people on Earth ended up meeting and at such a young age without even attempting
Yep.
it is absolutely crazy. So because of that phenomenon, I do think that we should have this podcast
Yep.
because
To
it will
celebrate.
greatly benefit the
Yep.
world.
This true miracle. For me.
For the record, I've known Daniel before Eli knew Daniel.
Yeah, but you're not the
That's
smartest.
true.
You're not as intelligent.
Yeah.
We're
I can't
maximum-
argue.
Eli
Just like me,
is
I'm exponentially less intelligent than these two.
And also, you guys have died in video games like I haven't.
Dude, who are you, PewDiePie?
0 deaths.
Floor gang?
That was off topic.
Shut up, Rand.
Sorry.
All right, hold on. I have a question. Since Ben is no longer at this residence,
Okay.
can
Are we
I
gonna just make fun of him?
No.
He's huge, dude. Holy cow. How do you get that big? How did he not look in the mirror one day and go, holy f***, I need to do something about this. This is insane. This is absolutely crazy.
Dude, I'm not joking. I can climb on freaking Ben like a jungle gym.
He can. Ben doesn't
It's
move.
crazy.
It's cracked.
Ben probably doesn't notice.
Can I have a drink on the podcast?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually would recommend it. I think that almost helps with the flow.
Do you want one?
Yeah. I have my water bottle right
Yeah.
For the record, everybody here except for Fetus is 21 and older.
Yes.
Yes,
That is
but
true.
that should be
Dude, that's
irrelevant.
so scuffed. It's honestly somewhat irritating to me that I'm just young.
No, it's
Which
weird, Daniel.
After a certain point, that doesn't matter.
I just realized you're more impressive than me with intelligence. Because if we are equal intelligence, but you are younger, that means that you are, in a way, more intelligent. Because at that point in your life, you're this intelligent. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't think the age difference would. This is kind of off topic. I don't think our age difference.
This isn't off
has-
topic. That's a different podcast. Hey, no, will you fill that up for me? Actually, can we? Should I drink? So does should we just call Rand Ethan? Just because you introduced him as Ethan a second ago. Did you mean to do that?
Yeah,
Was that a joke?
100% I meant to. I was
What is
after
this? Can
I
I try
said
this?
Andre's name, I was like, oh, I should say different names, but I couldn't think of one fast enough for you. So I just
So
said
you just said Ethan.
yeah, and so we looked it up, and I believe maybe it's from the same source. I don't
I
even
don't know. Who even cares?
Yeah, who
And
cares?
I'm not even trying to be rude, but the length of time it took you to answer that question made me care so much less about you even
Yeah,
finishing.
sorry. Did I pull an Andre
That's
on
okay.
that?
I don't know. It might just be my.
That's actually true. That's actually true.
It might just be my energy right now. Maybe normally I would have listened to that whole thing, but the last like 3 or 4 words I
No,
didn't
it was
register.
super unnecessary. I think
didn't
I could have just been like,
Yeah.
from the same thing. It's beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's spiked punch.
Google says that
spiked
technically
carbonated
Mike's is a malt beverage like beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm never calling it beer again.
Yeah, but malt
malt.
beverage literally just means like it's a mix.
Oh.
Like that's why you get a malt whiskey.
Dude, F me, right?
A malt whiskey
will.
is a mix of different whiskeys.
Oh, okay.
Would you
Yeah.
drink right now if this didn't come out till after you were 21?
No.
Okay.
I would. Because it's like my personal. It's this weird thing. Like, I've been thinking about it so much since Rand turned 21, but I'm like, what? Ethan turned 21. What?
No, I just tasted this and saw him drink Mountain Dew, and I thought I was drinking Mountain Dew, and then it made me realize how much similar this tastes to Mountain Dew.
Right?
It's
And now I
it's
want to
spiked.
drink both of them consecutively. Can I do that?
Okay. I'll keep on talking while you do that. So because Rand almost turned or did turn 21, I've been thinking about it so much of like, okay, why am I waiting to drink until I turn 21? Because honestly, I would not be able, like, I wouldn't ever get caught. I feel like honestly, this is more entertaining than what I'm saying.
I am listening to you, but that's to the point that it's surprising to the point to where I couldn't not have that reaction. That is so
It's
similar.
basically Mountain Dew.
Is that not the same thing? What is different?
That's crazy.
I bet I couldn't tell the difference. Dude,
Yeah,
if
there's
you
more
poured that
carbonation.
into 2 different cups and didn't tell me what was which, I bet I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
how
joking.
similar it is. That's crazy. Oh, do you? I cut it out. I'll cut it out.
So yeah, I mean, I've just decided because it's like, it's almost just proving to myself that after I turn 21, I can drink whenever I want, and I'd never have to be worried about.
So it's almost knowing that you're gonna drink so much.
Yeah,
So I
kind
wanna
of in a
turn
way.
that.
It's like I can't wait for that to be an awesome part of my life. But I want to be able to
You're also
have
appreciating
self-control over
this.
it. It's almost like I'm just showing alcohol who's daddy. It's like
Yeah.
I'm the boss
You're
here,
showing complete
and
control.
you have no power like over me. Like even if every one of my friends is drinking, I'm not going to.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I kind of feel like that's how Joe Rogan thinks about weed. Like he doesn't really think about it as like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get high. Like a lot of the people in my life, I would say they think about getting high as either like a therapy method or like a, yeah, dude, I'm gonna go get stoned. It's gonna be so fun. Like just a like, I guess more kind of like a childish activity.
Yeah.
Where Joe Rogan is like, he smokes weed, but he's like, yeah, it doesn't control my life.
Well, here's the
And-
thing. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Weed has this stereotype of being lazy and creating non-productive people. But Joe Rogan, we know he smokes so much of it, and he's highly, highly productive. He's very, very capable. He has so many things he's doing. But I think part of that is the way he looks at it. He doesn't look at it as like a escape or something like that. It's more just like a I'm not even sure how to phrase it. I think something that I've said to a few people that have shocked them a lot is that I would completely do hardcore hallucinogenic mushrooms. I would do that. But I would do it in an insanely controlled environment, only with a certain type of group of people, probably few people. You would probably be one person I'd feel totally safe. I don't know if you would do that just because you would probably be condoning that, right, to help me do that. But do you know what I mean? Like I would be highly careful. But the way he's talked about it, where he'll go 6 to 8 months between sessions, he's gone like years before because in his mind he wants to almost decipher what it was that he saw or see if he can learn more from his last trip before he does another one because it's not.
Yeah, because I think it can be like this healthy part because.
He's trying to learn from his own brain almost.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna necessarily say about like the mushrooms because I honestly like don't know about like hallucinogenics a lot. But I think especially when it comes to weed, I think you can have it be this thing of just like alcohol. I'm gonna go and get drunk and like sleep the rest of the day, like that kind of thing where it's just like I need to wind down and I don't want to be awake or I don't want to really be like sober. But I think it could also be used as like this thing that maybe enhances, but maybe just alters the way that you're having the rest of your day. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here, let me speak on the hallucinogen thing because
Yeah, I'm very curious.
I've actually done hallucinogens. Kind of retarded. Kinda. Yeah. So I mean, I was 13.
Could you levitate after?
Bro, I wish.
I was just,
No, like
it's my fantasy.
honestly, my fantasy too.
Dude, levitating would be dope.
That would be dope.
That's a
Imagine
power
if you
move,
couldn't
dude.
even fly, you could
Yeah,
just levitate.
you could just
go,
levitate, dude. Being able to
You
levitate
would gain
towards
nothing.
people would
You're
be
right.
sick.
Exactly.
That would be the dopest thing. A customer's asking for help.
The weird situation. What?
Dude, it's just this
it's a power move.
Yeah, exactly. Power move. You levitating, you're just the alpha in the room.
I would only do it after really good insults.
You levitate. You backwards levitate. Does it make the beeping sound? Beep, beep, beep. Yeah.
But no, but then you just go.
Dude, levitating downstairs and everything. Like,
Whoa.
oh.
Yes.
It could get crazy.
You could go up a down escalator because you wouldn't be touching the escalator. You could do it super
crazy.
easily.
Okay, wait. But then what's the extent?
Could you
Dude, we
levitate
got
over
so
water?
derailed right
Could
there.
you levitate over water?
But I think so. Could you levitate and go off of a building? Like, let's say you're on the top of a skyscraper.
Yeah, what sets the height?
happens?
I'm going to say that the amount of concentration and the amount of power, like how capable you are with it, is the distance between you and the thing that you
But
would
can
be
you ever
falling
get to a point where you can go really high up? Because then you're just flying.
That's like Jedi Master. That's like the most focused, incredible brain power.
Okay.
But I don't think you can ever increase speed for this hypothetical.
Kind of just like
Oh.
Yoda would literally just levitate with his feet crossed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
If you
I
went
don't
off a
think he
building, it would be like being in an oppressor Mark II. You just go.
Yeah.
Well, that actually doesn't do
You
that in
think?
an oppressor. I think it would, unless you focused insanely hard, right?
I feel like it would be
There's got to be
easier
effort
because
to
you're
make
not
up for that.
like getting off the ground. How much you've moved upwards would be hard. I think maintaining would be the same difficulty. Does that make
But I
sense?
almost feel like what the
fair.
effort is going into is somehow pushing off of the ground. That's how I've looked at it.
I don't know. That's
Or
a
is it
really
not?
interesting question because I feel like, in my point of view, it's the lifting up that would be difficult. And so if you start really high up and all you're doing is levitating like across a canyon, right?
Yeah.
Then I don't think it would be much harder than just like walking or levitating that distance.
Well,
I don't know.
I guess let's take the
I mean,
force.
it's not real, so we really can't find out.
Right.
You know?
But let's take the force into example and how the force works.
Love the force.
Like
I have
how
Religion.
well,
Huh?
no, not religion.
How the
How
force
follows
works in
force.
religion.
No, like how
Go
it.
full force.
Damn. How it works in just the regular sense, like force push and force pull. Like if you just take that concept and then you put it into your like the lower half of your body and you just say force push, but then you force pull, I guess, your body up, but you
So-
force push down. I guess that would be levitating.
Here's the thing that would answer all these questions is there's different types of levitating.
Yeah.
Is it a levitation where you're changing to where the pressure in the atmosphere is equal to the air around you? Because then that's irrelevant to the ground. Then it would just be your pressure. You would almost be swimming through air. You know what I mean? It would have nothing
Yeah.
to do with the ground.
tried that.
Otherwise-
It doesn't work.
That doesn't work. Another type of levitation would be pushing off of the ground with some form of mental like force you had. That would be the force you're talking about. Like it's almost like
Damn.
originating from you
Dude.
and it's pushing down, right? Then I
Never
think
mind.
that's when you would
I
like
was saying-
fall off a building.
Were you about to bring up farting levitating?
No, I
That's the
wasn't.
third kind.
I was honestly trying to think if anyone has done this. Might sound stupid, an audible fart on a podcast before.
Anyone
Last
in the
night it
world?
didn't happen.
Dude.
No. I'm saying in ours.
Oh, definitely not.
In ours, no one has done a audible fart.
I don't think there's been a single real fart on all of FLOPSLAP.
Okay, I'm
Damn.
not saying that the microphones can pick up or something like that. And while we've been recording, I've definitely farted, but I've never heard someone fart during one of our podcasts, like while recording one.
These wooden chairs just amplify it.
Is your point that you can't hear it or that the mic isn't picking it
That I don't remember a time where I've heard anyone else fart
during a podcast?
during a podcast, like all of last night.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Dude, well, I mean, I held in my fart.
That's
literally-
all. That's literally why I was like thinking about saying something. I was like, "That's not worth
It's
saying."
not worth saying.
Yeah. And then-
I'm proud to be the
then-
first.
like, what?
Last night, I held in a fart the entire time.
That's
Why?
crazy,
Why didn't you
dude.
Because
Just
I
let it
knew it was gonna be one of those smackers. It was just gonna go,
Your butt cheeks.
dude, 100%.
So why?
Almost 100% of the time,
my
I
question
can't let it out
stands.
Yeah, why?
that way.
My question stands.
Dude, it's so uncomfortable
What is your
sometimes
question?
holding in farts.
Why hold it in?
Oh, because it would just make noise.
Dude,
Should've
sometimes
My
grabbed the
question
mic and
stands.
Held it
Because
right here.
well, bro, I mean, it's gonna attract attention. It's gonna derail us, just like your fart right there.
Farts can it's okay for a conversation to get derailed if it's funny.
yeah.
You're right. You're right.
And
Just like
nothing
this.
is
Just
been
like how you were
so
talking
far.
about hallucinogens and
Yeah.
it went off onto
Dude,
levitation.
So can we go back?
Crazy. Yeah.
Can we go back to that?
Hallucinogens.
Okay. So
Let's talk about it.
the one time I did do hallucinogens, I was 13 and I was also like smoking weed a lot. And one of the things that I realized from doing hallucinogens was like I kind of got this new idea about weed. I was like, man, it's kind of childish of me to just be smoking weed all the time just because of my like depression. I was like, that I really should just stop. So I just did. I just quit.
Dude,
Just
yeah,
said,
somehow I think hallucinogens actually make you self-reflect a lot.
I would agree,
I've
but
heard that before.
I would agree, but something about it scares me. Like there is some part of it that's like, man, I really think it's scary. And I think one of the things
For sure.
is I kind of go back. I mean, I would say between me and Daniel and Rand, I go back to the Bible and say, okay, don't use anything that inhibits your mental judgment. And in the moment, you are being so inhibited that it is insane.
That's so interesting because I didn't even look at that as inhibiting mental judgment. I looked at that as potentially increasing mental judgment based on that experience
Afterwards.
later. Yeah.
Yeah,
Afterwards.
but during it,
Which is why it's a completely controlled, if you did it in a healthy way, it ends up being a resource and a tool.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly would have to do more research on that topic
that
of
would
like,
be my answer too.
yeah, because it's more of like a inherent fear, like I just don't really know what I should do in this certain situation, than a man. I can't do that.
Yeah,
There is something
A
scary
dogmatic,
about it.
I know
think
that's
that's
wrong.
human nature. There's something scary about being fully out of control mentally. That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
Super scary. Especially hearing almost anyone who's done it describe like near-death feelings. You know, like
Out of body.
crazy.
like out-of-body experiences or incredibly like absolute terror, like its truest form of like dread and things like that. But one of the reasons that supposedly it's beneficial is that those types of high stress or incredibly emotional or incredibly afraid states can actually make you really figure out what your true priorities are and actually realize how you're spending your time or what relationships you should try and repair, you know, different things like that I think are almost healthy, because what's really happening to your body is nothing dangerous. Nothing like, I mean, physically, like you're not going to get a near-death experience in any safer way.
Yeah, I will say one thing though. Like the specific hallucinogen that I used was definitely very dangerous for your body. Like it will mess your body up.
We know what it is.
It's a
You snorted crack cocaine?
so it's
That didn't make
spice. Spice
Okay.
is
Oregano.
yes, dude. It's a
Basil.
I put that shit in my food all the time. No,
Oregano?
No, fine.
I'm joking.
I know. I was like, even if you like, it was weird. Why? Oregano.
No. So, the way that they the way that they make spice is they take, yeah, it'll screw off. They take like regular grass clippings that have been treated with like chemicals and all this other stuff, and it's really dirty and really gross. And then they'll mix it with like THC, and it's the same sort of THC that you get from like an edible. So edibles are technically a hallucinogen. Yeah, it's correct. Edibles
I
are
thought it was just because it had I thought they just had a really high amount of THC.
No. It's your body processes the THC differently.
Whoa.
Yeah, so when it goes through your
I
gut,
did not know that. That's dope.
yeah, when it goes through your gut,
It's the process of the liver filtering through the liver is what makes the liver release
Yeah.
this totally separate thing. When it's going through your lungs from smoking it, it's THC.
yeah. But
It's way different
I
chemical.
didn't know that. It's
in
weird.
spice, it's a little bit different. It's not the normal weed THC. And on top of that, it's mixed like with fertilizer and other stuff like that. Like it's legitimately bad for you.
So you ate cow poop?
Possibly, dude. I don't know. Smoked cow poop. I didn't eat it.
Okay.
That's so weird to me because I feel like in the past I've always said like if I was to ever try weed, I would want to do an edible because I thought it was going to be the same experience, but I just didn't want to smoke it.
Yeah. No, it's completely different.
That is crazy. You guys ever hear about like people talk about like your microbiome
Yes, dude.
and like your gut
That's
health and like all that kind of stuff? Whenever I hear people talk about like how like a drug might be like filtering through your gut or liver or whatever, I wonder what like changes that makes. Like even doing it once, like that kind of thing of
I feel like it probably doesn't change it permanently. It probably for sure drastically affects it in that moment, but I'm sure your body kind of resets and kind of gets to like a repairing
It does, yeah.
situation.
So
So
there are things that you can do to
Permanently,
permanent
okay.
change your microbiome.
yeah, there's
I've not heard
actually this story on the Jerry podcast where they were talking about this new like therapy.
Can I guess what it is?
Yeah.
Putting poop up their butthole.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've heard about this, not from the podcast though.
Yeah. So this lady got this microbiome transplant. Basically,
Yep.
you take someone else's poop and put it up someone else's butthole, and what ended up happening is she literally died. She died from it because her microbiome was so out of whack, and she had such a different gut that she just died.
Hasn't it been successful before though? The
Yeah.
same
No,
procedure?
this is a common thing.
It's
actually.
been super
It's
successful.
really helpful to some people, but there is the way that I heard it. It was like there was something that they just missed while scanning her that ended up like killing this other lady.
That's crazy that it's that big of an effect that it can kill you from having a little bit of poop.
Yep. A little bit of poop or a lot of bit of poop.
Maybe it was a lot of bit of poop. Maybe they put an entire turd.
But it is
into your
weird
stomach.
because it's not like it's going through your digestive system. It's just affecting your gut and what.
Because it does go through your digestive system if they put it in your butt.
Yeah,
It's gonna
It would
slowly
be the end.
Yeah,
well,
but
if it's going to
it's-
affect your microbiome, it's going to slowly work its way up through your gut. That's the
yeah,
only
it
way
would go
that
through your
works.
digestive
Yeah.
system. Don't they put it directly into their stomach?
The
I don't think they put it
microbiome
up
does
their
not
butt.
strictly refer to the rectum. The rectum
I know.
is not an
I'm
important
not saying
part.
that, but I'm not. It's crazy that it wouldn't go through just your entire digestive
The
system.
poop wouldn't, but the
Okay. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
particles, the organisms.
Okay.
But I don't
Yeah,
think they
that's
put it
all.
in their butt. I think they put it right in their stomach.
I think they do both.
Dude, it's
think they
legit
do
their
both.
butt. My sister
Really?
was talking to me about this. It's something that, and it's not even like this homeopathic, like weird type of medicine. It's legit done in hospitals. Like doctors can prescribe this. You need to have someone else's with a healthier gut, their poop put up your butt.
That's pretty dope. That's even
crazy.
a thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's so insane.
Sorry, Doc. I'm going to have to take a gentle pass on that one.
So, fetishes. That leads right into fetishes, if you
Fetishes,
ask me.
dude.
You were
Yes.
trying to talk about
Right into the
fetishes.
two girls, one
Yeah,
That
but
totally
we're
ties
not
in.
gonna talk about it. Like, it's
I'm
not gonna
fine
be
with
in
talking
this.
about it.
Do you think it comes from like wanting to
You can't
like
say
have
that
someone?
word. You can't say that word.
Do you think it arrives at
It's as
wanting?
a result
caused
of-
by.
Yeah.
As a
Do you think it's
result of.
Yeah. Do you think it's caused by?
I think maybe.
What about you doing the husband? That seems more like you.
That's
Um,
only going to happen between us.
to like.
Take
Come
you
up
to
to me.
shark.
Show you.
What'd you just say?
Turn you into a
Huh?
man.
What did you just say?
Oh, you just said something that
Ooh.
you're
I want
not
this
allowed
to
say. The
approach
did
me.
what? To
To
show up to you, approach you,
Yeah,
to,
but do
to
you
be
want?
like.
Wait,
to
wait,
say
wait.
to be like.
Do you want her to? Do you want her to
I
also?
want her
like,
to approach me and say,
is not correlated with coming.
You
Arriving.
can't say that.
Arriving. Arriving.
yeah,
You just come in someone. You just arrive in someone.
You can't say that.
it's gonna take practice.
I know, dude. I'm gonna get so effed up.
It doesn't even matter if either of us come. This is the
Can't
most.
say that.
Damn.
Even if
I think
of
it's almost a
The
level
fear
of that,
factor.
though.
yeah, the fear factor
Yeah, the fear factor.
Mhm.
I want to watch that show. I've wanted to watch that show for a while.
because Joe Rogan's on it.
Yeah, and it sounds crazy hearing him talk about it.
Yeah, there's
Dude,
some crazy stuff.
There is literally a thing of them guzzling, like horse
Don't say it.
finish
Semen.
semen. Yeah,
You can
horse
say semen.
horse semen. Literally, they're
Wait,
guzzling
I'm
horse
gonna say
semen.
the word, but why would you ever even think about saying horse cum?
What do you mean?
Like
I was
Guzzling
I
horse
was
Were you
going
going
to
to
say
say
that.
it?
No,
Like-
yeah, I
Guzzling
was
horse
gonna say
cum.
that.
Guzzling horse cum.
that's crazy.
Hold on.
Okay,
How did they
I feel like
collect?
maybe.
Hey,
Guzzling
The horse
don't
semen.
ask. Don't ask. Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Rand.
No. Actually,
How
so
do you not know how to collect cum? What?
I'm pretty sure there's some sort of thing like
I don't keep mine.
when
I flush it.
when horses. I think horses and
Or waffle
camels.
stomp it.
I make her swallow it.
When horses and camels get horny, you literally just have to do like get them off.
Do the
What?
team.
Yeah.
You just have to do the
Really?
team.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There's some
No.
crazy thing about it. Yeah, dude. It's kind of retarded.
I'll get a new donkey. I'm not gonna jerk it off. Holy cow! Who's really in charge in that situation?
Buys a new horse every time his horse gets horny.
Well, I mean, they'll get it done themselves most of the time.
That's
How?
so gross.
They-
Holy cow!
They
I don't,
find
I,
a tree that has a hole in the middle, dude.
Dude, I don't.
Yeah.
How did dogs do
Your
it?
poor
like
dog
they just go.
that's running
"Bah,"
They
around the
hump
ranch.
and they just-
everything, dude.
Well, they just hump the air, and then sometimes they go.
humping the air. You're like, I'm
Dude, it's a
effing all
thing.
this air.
Does that work?
I don't
Can
want to talk
F
about
the
this.
air?
I don't want to talk about this.
Want to try it?
I wish I
10
could.
seconds.
Don't ever call it. Okay, but
Especially on
going
a
back
podcast.
to other fetishes.
Thumbnail.
So
Can we say came?
Ben and Jaden.
I came to your house.
nah,
We can't say came either.
It's still the
Yeah.
same as
Yeah, because then
cum.
you can just say
came
like,
come.
"I came."
I know. But you really,
It's
but
the
you said
sa-
I
it's-
came over to your house.
So I don't know if you were ever there or not.
Rand he doesn't have a traditional sense of beauty. Like there are some girls.
Anna
that
Kendrick is just hot.
Anna Kendrick,
Anna
dude.
Kendrick, I think, is hot.
But she
pretty
looks
dang hot.
kind of weird.
Can you
Yeah,
pull
a
up a
little bit.
picture of
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick?
Sure.
She is a little bit weird looking, but she's hot. I would
would
definitely
agree.
say she's
no,
pretty dang hot.
I've in the past said that she's hot, but she kind of just looks weird. The teacher's hot.
Show me a
She
picture of
kind of
the
just
teacher
looked
again.
weird.
I don't remember what she looks like. I just remember being like, props to Archie is all I really
Yeah,
remember.
no, I agree.
Here. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there was. I've only been scratched
This is
one
just
time.
the first picture. So.
She's hot.
Yeah,
She's
she's
hot.
hot.
She looks kind of weird.
She does
bit
look
weird.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like
It's her nose.
Yeah, that's what I've always said. She has too small of a nose. If she had
It's too slim of a nose.
if she had like the perfect nose, she would probably be a 10.
whoa.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick.
You're
I
talking
said
about scratching.
whoa.
Oh, you said whoa. I thought you said.
Yeah.
For the camera.
It's gonna. I'll have a.
Yeah,
he'll
so
just
pull
have
up a
a
picture
That's
anyways.
fair.
But I mean, we're not talking about this like.
Yeah,
That's true as well.
I was gonna say.
dude, the uncontrollable, like they're no
Urges?
longer like, no, that they're no longer like.
Can you not unscrew
Sorry,
that?
I
Thank
just
you.
am touching it a
I
lot.
know. Just touch Rand.
No,
Please.
confused.
Please.
But I was studying math with Jarrett and a really hot girl in our class, and I called a matrix a dominatrix. And then she literally was dying, dude. This girl like thought it was the funniest thing in it.
Look at this dominatrix.
Yeah. And dude, it literally, it was like, that's the weirdest thing to say, bringing up this very sexual thing.
That's
like-
so funny though. She's probably low key like he's kind of kinky, dude.
Yeah.
Dominatrix.
She
on his
probably
mind.
did think
That's
I was
probably
kinky.
A plus for
She's
you
like,
if you think
all right,
she's hot."
Daniel, slip
Maybe.
in here.
Damn.
If she was into it, or if she,
No, even if she's not into it, I think that kind of implies that you are.
yeah. Do you guys want a kinky person?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
To an
here's the
extent,
thing,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I think it's like the to an extent, because it really depends.
It depends on what for. For a
Yeah.
temporary relationship or a permanent relationship.
But
And I
that
know
doesn't
sounds
sound-
dumb.
That doesn't apply to me.
I know that doesn't apply to you, but it applies to me. So which one do you mean?
I guess for a permanent.
So should I assume every time you ask you mean for a permanent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, like I still want you to be like who you are. Like just if you want,
Well,
if you want to talk about in temporary,
because
then
like let me give an example for why I feel like it needs to be distinguished. Is the other night we were
yeah, it's
talking
kind of
about
weird.
specific things that are hot as far as like types of girls. Like there's different types
like
of
hot
girls.
versus beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but one
And
thing
cute.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
we-
about a different conversation with Kayla.
Yeah,
I was
with
talking
Kayla.
at one point she said saying like, what about the cowgirl type girl, right? But like full cowboy hat, boots with spurs, like maybe those jorts,
With
you know,
the
something that's just like cowgirl style, right?
Not my type.
If a girl was that set up like that, I know that that's a big enough part of her personality that long term we're not gonna work long term because I don't like that country vibe, right? But if it was like that is still hot to me in a sexual situation. Do you know what I mean? So I would be attracted to that, but not in a way of her personality. Does that make sense?
Okay, but do you want that girl then, or do you just want someone?
I am
that
attracted to her, yes, but I would never have a long-term permanent relationship with her.
but you'd have like a romantic, like a one night stand with them.
Sure, like weekend type thing. I know that sounds like a joke type thing, but like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've
A
never.
temporary thing.
I've never heard you say that you've had the desire for like a one night stand.
I'm not saying
like a
that.
weekend.
I'm saying like this is totally hypothetical. I still
Okay.
wouldn't do that, right?
Okay,
Or maybe I would.
now I get it.
But
I
yeah,
get it.
the point is just that type of attraction wouldn't
Mhm.
be something. I would be able to see that and tell that long term we wouldn't correlate probably
Okay,
very
so
well.
What in your life, like, I guess, would you do? Like, do you want a kinky person?
Yes, but someone that you can't tell is kinky unless you're in
you
a
don't
sexual
want her to be
situation.
like freaky.
I don't want her to
outside
come
of the
across.
sheets.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
Yeah,
I would agree.
But I would say that being kinky in the sheets would be a plus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Andre, do you think if I were rubbing my fingers through your hair,
And then bit my neck.
and breathing heavily on your neck while I was doing it, and then suddenly just went,
Andre would just arrive. instantly.
Dude,
Beat your skin.
I wonder if
I
you
would probably arrive.
Can
I
we
wonder
have a
if
game
you
where I can
could-
see if I can make members of the squad ejaculate.
that. Oh,
God damn.
ejaculate is way too far. But I wonder how easy it would be for you to turn people on, like in the squad.
Dude,
Other guys.
I would,
Yeah.
no.
Like-
Literally, if I didn't know it was Eli and he came up behind me and
I know,
did
but
that,
even the feeling could still stimulate you.
I
depending-
know, but
So
in my,
it could. I'm not saying
You're right.
it would for you, but
right. For me, it wouldn't. But if I didn't know it was him, the feeling would definitely turn me on.
Then
Yeah.
you turned over and be like,
Oh,
suck.
1,000,000%, dude. I know it.
You knew it was me.
No, I wouldn't.
So are you saying that you would be curious to see if I know enough about the people in the squad that I would be able to get them turned on?
I guess. But I mean, even just that would almost be like a game at that point. Even if you didn't know
Yeah.
what they were into, of
It
like
would be
just kind
super
of
funny.
It would be a game.
trying to like
We should do it for a video.
seduce them
That'd be funny. That we should do.
would be crazy, dude. That would be wild.
Yo, wait. What? Okay, kind of side topic to that, but what if you got everyone on Tinder and like kind of like the me and Jarrett catfish thing?
Yeah.
What if you got the people in the squad to like?
What if we made a game out of Tinder?
Yeah, but we didn't tell them. Like we didn't tell them that we were catfishing them.
So we catfish someone else in the squad on Tinder. Like we make a fake girl and everything.
Yeah, but I think we should do it for everyone.
That's sad. That's sad.
Dude, this is what Jared did to me for literally 4 months straight, bro. Dude, I'm not joking.
True.
That's so sad.
Jared,
Dude, that
literally-
was the funniest thing. There were times,
Bro.
dude, we were laughing
Toxic.
so hard about different circumstances with Andre.
So rude.
Dude,
That's so bad.
Hold on. Let me tell
No, you have to clarify. I think Jarrett said beforehand that he was going to do it.
Yes.
Or even
Yes, he
like
did.
jokingly.
Yeah.
It wasn't a complete surprise out of the blue, like hurting someone.
Just meet
Yeah,
them
right.
meet up for the date. Just hey.
No. Okay, here's the funny, ironic thing about it. I literally called every single profile he made. I knew it. I knew exactly which ones
Andre
he
was
made.
very impressive.
And literally, the last one he did, out of the blue, I was talking with one of my other friends who was doing the catfish thing with Jarrett, and I was like, dude, I'm just done with Tinder. I deleted it. I'm fuck Jarrett. Fucking hate him. I literally said that. I was like,
That's sad.
I was so fed up with Jarrett, and I was like, yeah, dude, I knew the last one. I knew who it was. And he was like, well, I helped Jarrett set up that one. Like, so can I see which one it was? And I literally pulled out my phone and I was like, yeah, it's this girl with black and white hair. Both.
And
like,
it was a real girl.
yeah, it's a real girl that my friend Michael knew from North Carolina. I'm not joking. Real girl that he knew.
How far is your range that you're matching with people in North Carolina?
No. It was in Utah.
Oh, but
No,
he knew
Jared
her?
took real pictures from someone that someone else knew in North Carolina and said it was in Utah.
Okay.
And then I showed him that profile. I was like, bro, this is it. And he was like, no fucking way, dude.
Oh, I
no
get it. I get it
fucking
now.
way. I can't believe you called that one. Because there was a legitimate bio. There was a legitimate, like, I work here. I do all of this stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, I just know it.
Yeah, I think it's almost like the too good to be true because he made. I think his downfall is that he like started off way too obvious.
Yeah.
It was like way too girl. Like part of the bio was like love short guys. And
Yeah.
like way digging into like the anime trope and like
Yeah.
the very like why
E-girl, super E-girl. Yeah.
So I think it was just too easy at that point. Because if he started off way more sly, I think it would have gone worse for you.
100%, dude. 100%.
I would feel way too bad to see Davin getting excited about like,
Okay,
dude, I matched
I
with a
think
girl
it's
and
different,
she's
though.
finally responding to me for 3 weeks in a row or something.
Yeah, because Davin doesn't get anyone to respond. Just kidding. I have no idea. Does Davin have success on Tinder?
He is a lonely person. He really needs, like when we have real discussions about it, I really, really want him to get a legitimate relationship. really bad. I always have wanted that in general,
Right.
but it's almost like extra the last couple years. You know what I mean? Just hearing
Why-
him talk about it.
Why do you think that he's having such a hard time with it?
It's effort. He's not putting effort into that
Right.
part of life.
So does that really seem?
I'll teach him how to do Tinder.
Okay, so whenever I hear don't take
Don't take
take
advice
advice from
Dude.
don't take
No.
Rand's advice.
I made out with 4 different girls off Tinder in the span of a month.
That's so cool, dude.
That's
Dude,
more. That's further than Davin's gotten. So he'd probably.
That's true.
I got one date on Tinder.
I had
Okay,
like 8
I don't
days.
feel like you. If that was your goal, it's like okay, I'm just gonna go make.
No,
it.
Yeah, I
the
didn't-
goal-
I didn't
but-
want
No,
relationship.
it doesn't matter if that's your goal. To get to that
That's kind of
point,
awkward.
Daniel,
Rand.
you're
Yeah,
being
no, I'm
weird.
kind of a man-hone. I'm sorry.
No, Daniel, you're being weird. Of course, the point is to get a relationship where you're going to actually date and have a normal relationship, right? But the fact that he can get it
I'm
far
being
enough that you meet up in person
Mm-hmm.
is a lot further than most people can get on Tinder, or a lot of people, especially Davin, right?
Fair.
So it seems like he would be at least a better person to get advice
If
from.
I was looking for a
then-
relationship, I could have done that.
Yeah, he just made out and then I assume stopped.
Dude,
Yes.
He just needs
From
to.
my point of view, that doesn't sound impressive, but I've never used Tinder, so maybe that is impressive.
Oh, are you saying because other people could have done that a lot more?
yeah. Hearing that I made out with 4 people over the span of 1 month, I was like, okay.
Well, I mean,
that's
like,
kind
That
of-
seems super.
It's not like I
highly
was using
impressive
it
for
like
Tinder.
religiously either. Like, I was on Tinder like once or twice a day.
sure, dude.
That's like, I mean,
I think that's very good success for Tinder. And whether
Yeah.
or not you think
And for
making
not having
out,
a 6-pack. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's a good
Giga
point.
Chad, which makes it harder.
you're not Giga Chad.
Exactly.
Mhm.
That's true.
That is unfortunate.
yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, none
dude,
of us are.
Davin needs a Destiny LFG for like gamer girls.
Okay. One thing I wanted to say
Needs
more
to
about
stop
that
playing
is
Destiny, actually.
That's
um,
that.
That would help, honestly.
Probably.
okay,
Yeah.
because he doesn't put in any effort. Do you think he just like is like too depressed to try, or he doesn't care enough?
I think
because
it's
whenever I
not
hear-
either of those,
Whenever I hear someone saying that they really want this thing, but they aren't putting in the effort to get that thing, it's just like that diminishes the whole.
it's a
Do
two. It's
you
a,
actually care about it?
it's a mix of two things. It's a
So,
mix
yeah,
of
what's the-
self-discipline, but also not knowing where to start on that in
Okay.
that field. So I think that if he knew for sure that a specific step is the best first step to take into trying to get your romantic life started,
Mm-hmm.
that he would be way more likely to take that step.
And I
pretty
could
soon.
genuinely help with that.
Yeah.
But also the second thing would be that he really, really wants it, but that he can't make himself do stuff that's high effort or way different from his normal flow,
right.
Yeah.
which is self-discipline.
Yeah. So that's actually something I feel like I've seen a pattern with Davin on.
Yes.
I feel like he has a hard time starting stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if he doesn't
Yes.
have a very clear path, he's just not gonna do it.
Yes.
Yeah. I've actually had a lot of conversations about this with him because we're both the same way. We have a hard time starting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to start music. Well, Davin also wants to start music, but he doesn't know where to start. And also like computer stuff. Like he comes to me when
You can't say that. You
What?
can't say that word. He does what to you?
fuck, dude.
PC stuff.
He asks me advice when it comes to like
You
getting
can't say
into,
that. When it what?
when it relates to. Damn,
It's
dude.
impressive. I
It's
haven't caught
so bad.
any of these.
I've caught a couple.
It when it
Good job,
relates to like getting into the IT field.
Are you just
Right.
gonna have a
He
cum
wants
counter?
to do it. I know he wants to do it, but he doesn't know how to get into the IT field.
Yeah.
And I mean, it kind of sucks. One of the things that I will say about Davin is that I think he is just kind of in a disadvantaged situation when it comes to, let's say,
Because
contacts.
he's black.
Yeah.
Because he's black?
Yeah.
I thought
Davin's
you were
not
black.
The,
Dude, it was just a joke about being disadvantaged.
The-
That's all it was. It was the low hanging fruit.
the tough thing about Davin is that, like, or the one thing that I had that Davin doesn't have is
A rockin' beard.
no,
A
that's
six
not
pack.
that,
A
not that
beautiful
either.
face.
Tan skin.
Hold
Dude,
on.
I'm like really digging on Davin
More
right
money.
now.
No, he definitely has
Rich
more money
parents?
than me.
Rich parents.
Damn. Holy shit. Y'all. Stop.
A better job.
Fuck.
A car you got given,
A sexy happy trail.
Fuck.
a stable job right out of high school,
A better voice.
a job that you actually like.
Okay, hold on.
skill in
Can
anything
can I
else.
just
A
finish-
boss that
can
you
I-
really like and you vibe with.
Can I finish my goddamn sentence?
Not
Great
pooping your
mentors in
pants
your
at
life.
work.
That's true. I'm talking about like, first, every single job I've had has come through
You
some
can't say
sort
that.
bro. every single
Crazy.
every single job I've had has
Had?
I've had has originated from me having context somehow. And I feel like because Davin just doesn't talk to anyone, it disadvantages him so bad. Like,
Dude,
It's true. Having a network is such an
Crazy.
asset.
Yeah.
exactly.
one of the things that I thought about is if I didn't go to church,
Yes.
bro, my life would be effed.
I wonder how much different my life would be if I had any network. I wonder.
Insane.
Dude.
I think it would be insane.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
So much of my life revolves around, like, it's been shaped by church.
Yeah.
If I went to a new state, the only way I would know how to make friends is by going to church.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. And
100%.
then, that's
Dude,
weird.
crazy.
I know. And then the
Wait. Can we stop and like continue the podcast here?
can we stop all the recordings and then restart them immediately? Is that what you said?
No. I'm just saying, like,
Stop
right
tonight at
here.
Yeah.
We won't talk about fetishes anymore.
Yeah, I actually want to keep
Oh,
on
yeah,
playing
yeah,
that
yeah.
game 'cause that's always really fun to me, but we can do it after we're done recording.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
fair.
no, I think the cut came back in.
103.
That's
wild.
That's whack.
That's
Do you
cool.
have work tomorrow?
No.
Epic.
I
know.
think that the
It's epic.
cut came back in when we started talking about Davin. Can I say came? I can say came, right?
Nope.
No,
we
you
already
can't
went
say
over this.
came.
You for sure can't.
Yeah,
sure.
Can't
no.
say came.
Okay. I think that the cut re-entered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe
When-
even a little bit before that. I think there
Yeah, a little
was
bit before that
like
too.
dating stuff,
Yeah.
Tinder stuff.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
All right. Anyway, yeah, not back.
Maybe
to
leave out
fetishes.
my makeout success.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I can leave it out if you want.
It's his choice.
good.
If he doesn't want to
Sierra's
have
not
it,
gonna watch it. Is her name Sierra?
Yeah.
She doesn't watch FLOPSLAP.
I mean, she pretty much
Will you
knows.
make her
I
subscribe?
guess you can probably keep it
Can
in.
you make her subscribe?
I don't want to
I'll
peer
do it,
pressure
yeah.
you into doing that.
Just like, can I watch it before you post it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
Or
can send
Before
like a
the editor
snap.
posts it?
Just send a snap to him.
I'll send a snap of that clip.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Also, continue what we're saying. Can we stop all the recordings and restart them again immediately, just to make sure we've saved at least this far? Name one thing that's not motion activated.
I mean, does talking count?
Sit down.
You're right. Yeah, but doesn't God? Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go there.
I meant like utility thing, like something you use or do action upon.
My Google Home Mini.
That's motion activated because sound is vibrations in the air.
Wow.
Wow.
You won that argument so hard.
Oh my gosh. All right.
It's like trying to argue with like a second grader.
can we
Well,
just get back to?
actually,
That's what I was trying to get to, though, was that level of humor.
I know, but can we
That's
just
why I
get back
pushed
to
it.
like Davin?
Wait, what
So-
were we actually talking about?
We were talking about Davin, and I was saying that.
we went back to something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Davin wasn't last time we were talking
Oh, we started roasting you about. No, never
No,
mind.
we were
No, that was
roasting
before.
Davin, but we got to the point where we were talking about how networking like influences our
Potential.
our
and
potential.
things.
Yeah, and basically all I was saying was Davin is at such a disadvantage because he literally has no network, and on top of that, all of his family does the exact same thing except weed.
We've had a huge family. I would not say that. But I would say.
I'm just saying, like, construction. Most of his family does construction.
True.
Or
It would be hard
grows
to
weed.
say even most. It might be half, maybe less than half does construction,
Okay,
but a big portion.
Yeah,
and
a big portion.
Most of the family he actually interacts with most of the time.
exactly.
Yeah.
And here, let me just say this. When I was talking about, like, Davin asking me for IT, like, getting into the IT field, like, help for that, one of the things that I was going to get into, was that